Hello, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we have the second bonus reading for you. This is the will love come into your life if you're single. So for those of you who are looking for absolute true love, we're going to have a look if true love is coming in for you guys. This is just a general reading, okay? So if it doesn't generate, resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate. It is what it is at the end of the day, okay? But this is if true love is coming into your life in the next 6 months, if you are single or looking for love, okay? For this, we're using the Barbara Moore Tarot Made Easy deck. Sorry about that noise, I was just converting something there. So we're using that deck for this particular reading. And, we could possibly use the tarot to go, what's the word I'm looking for? We could possibly use the tarot to go, clarifiers, the smaller deck. This is the Hanson Roberts deck showing up here, okay, for clarifiers. And we're also using advice card at the end, the romantic angel. So it's a smaller reading than the how does she feel about me reading, okay? So we're going to have a look. We're going to do it in the style of the Celtic cross. Universe Spirit, is love coming in? Is true love coming in for those Scorpios who are single in the next 6 months? So where are we now? We're looking at around July time. Between now and July, can you see true love coming in for those single Scorpios who are looking for love? Will true love be coming in for single Scorpios in the next 6 months? Can you see true love coming in for those single Scorpios in the next 6 months? Can you see true love coming in for single Scorpios in the next 6 months? Between now and July 2018, show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck into 3, like so, 1, 2, 3. We're going to collect that back up. I'm going to have a look at how things will work out. So right now, Scorpio, you are the 9 of Wands in the reverse, which is nice because this card is really saying, you know what, I think that you're over a time of difficulty. The 9 of Rods in the upright means I'm suspicious. Some of you guys, it might have been, if you were the 9 of Rods in the upright, you might have been waiting for someone or something to come in, because the 9 of Rods in the upright means I'm waiting. It means I'm waiting for something, or I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting for, this is the card that if you break up with someone, sometimes you're always looking over at your mobile phone. If you hear a signal for a text message coming through, this is the type of card that says, well, I'm looking over it because I'm in anticipation. It's the card about in anticipation. So some of you guys, it might be that you've lost the anticipation for an individual. You're no longer waiting. This is also the card about holding on when it's in the upright. For some of you guys, it's just as simply a case of, you're no longer kind of on edge. There seems to be a relinquishing of something that some of you guys might have been on edge about with the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So I think some of you guys might have been on edge about, you might have been waiting for someone, but I think that the wait is gone. I think the wait is over for you guys. And I also feel that if any of you guys were kind of a little bit protective of yourself, if you were a little bit nervous, if you had your defences up with this 9 of Rods, I think that a lot of you guys are ready because those defences seem to have come down. Your challenge is the King of Swords in the reverse. So the King of Swords in the reverse is a liar, a manipulator, and somebody who's cruel. And I feel that this is, what's influencing this area here is because you did have somebody like this, Scorpio, somebody who was a manipulator, somebody who was cruel, somebody who was probably very, very unkind, because that's what the King of Swords in the reverse is. King of Swords in the reverse is the type of person that will say to you, you look better with your makeup on. The King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who will say to you, I love you, but at the same time they're seeing somebody else, or they're thinking about somebody else, or they're looking through online dating, they're looking at online dating with the King of Swords in the reverse, and they're not telling you stuff. This is the type of person that withholds information from you. This is not a great guy in the reverse. In the upright, there's somebody who should be just and they should be fair. In the reverse, this person lacks justice and they lack fairness. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, and most of all, they can be a really cruel individual. So I think that what's happening here is that there was a really cruel individual here this King of Swords in the reverse. And I think that this is why what's influencing you guys kind of just letting go. You're no longer waiting for this individual. I think if you were waiting for someone, Scorpio, then there's a realization with this King of Swords that this is, suddenly it's dawned on you that actually this is what this person is. So I think that you've just given up the ghost around this individual, because there's a realize of who that person is now. The root issue for you at the moment, distant past root issue, what's brought you to this point? Well, the Tower in the reverse has brought you to this point. So the Tower in the reverse, it's not even a realization, which is really weird. But I think that you've been waiting. I think that with the Tower in the reverse, because the Tower in the reverse can mean several things. It can mean that something, an inevitable change has not come into being. So the Tower in the reverse means avoiding a catastrophe. I'm hoping that you guys can, I'll try and pull that up a little bit. Tower in reverse means it means I'm avoiding a catastrophe. It can mean I'm suppressing my feelings, especially if you get it with a cup card. For example, a Queen of Cups, you might be suppressing how you truly feel with that card. This card can also mean, somebody who switched on you. So for some of you guys, it might be that somebody in the past switched on you with that Tower in the reverse, because it was only a matter of time before bullshit came to the furore, before things came to the threshold, because this is like a champagne bowl that is ready to explode. So it might be why this is occurring right now is because, and I don't think it's even the avoidance of a catastrophe, but I feel because nothing happened. I think something didn't happen here with the Tower in the reverse. Something that should have been inevitable, that should have happened, didn't happen. And I think that you guys have given up on this situation as a result of that, because I feel that you recognise that this King of Swords was lying. I think you recognise that the influences that this person was lying, which is why nothing happened here with the Tower in the reverse. In the recent past, you've got the Five of Cups. So some of you guys might have been feeling a slight sense of sadness about this person, about this situation. You might have been feeling slightly sad about it with the Five of Cups. You might have been feeling a sense of disappointment and sadness about this situation. But the most likely outcome for love coming in the next 6 months for you guys is the Chariot. This could be a Cancerian individual that's coming into your life, or it says that you're going to be moving on. It's one of the two, because this can be a Cancerian or it can be, but you're going to be moving on. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think something didn't happen here with the Chariot, with the Tower in the reverse. It's either that or somebody switched. It's not always, depends on how you read as a tarot reader. The Tower in the reverse is the inevitable hasn't happened. Alright, so I think that there was an expectation with this in the foundation that maybe something was going to happen and it didn't happen. And I think this has left you guys feeling slightly sad and disappointed with that Five of Cups, because I think that there was somebody who lied to you. It might be that this person left and they said, you know what, I will be back and we will see each other again, and they never did it with the King of Swords in the reverse. And as a result of that, I think that you've just given up the ghost with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The most likely outcome, I feel, is more than likely this is saying you are going to move on and you are going to overcome this situation. Coming in, what you're going to experience is the Five of Swords in the reverse. You guys are going to be regaining your confidence with that Five of Swords in the reverse. Alright, you're going to be feeling a lot better about yourself with the Five of Swords in the reverse. You guys right now are the Five of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so the Five of Coins in the reverse says, I want to be back in the fold. I want to return. Some of you guys want to just return to what you consider to be normal life, i.e. being in a relationship with someone. Some of you guys just want to be in a relationship with someone. You want to feel comfortable and you don't want to feel out in the cold anymore. Some of you guys are getting a bit tired of being single with that Five of Coins reversed. So I do think that some of you guys are feeling really quite tired of being single with the Five of Coins in the reverse, and you want to be back in a relationship with the Five of Coins in the reverse. Coming in, what you're going to experience is a Hierophant in the reverse. So I feel that you might experience with this Hierophant in the reverse, it might be a relationship that's very different. It might not be your traditional run-of-the-mill relationship I'm not saying it's not going to be monogamous, but Hierophants reverse represent breaking away from the status quo, doing something different. Some of you guys, if you're not gay, you might turn gay, If you don't sleep with women, if you're a woman and you've always gone with men, you might become a lesbian. If you're a man and you've always slept with women, you might become gay, You might decide you want to try something different, for example, with that Hierophant in the reverse showing up there. The hopes are to start building a relationship with someone, to start working on relationships, to start to start maybe expanding your social environment in order to meet other people, maybe with that Three of Coins. And what's the outcome? Well, there's a Queen of Cups showing reversed, showing here. I think that somebody is coming in, but I don't think you're going to be particularly interested in that type of relationship for some of you guys, you single guys. I'm not saying you're not going to have a relationship, but the Queen of Cups in the reverse is notoriously somebody who resents, or she feels hurt, or she's not happy about something, and it's off the back of that Hierophant. Because you guys are going to be feeling really confident about yourself. And I feel that what's coming in off the back of that is a Hierophant. It might be a Taurus individual. It might be somebody, actually, I mean, it might just simply be a Taurus individual. Or it might be somebody who goes against, you know, the type of person that you usually go for. Because Hierophant's reversed. I mean, you know, this is all in the upright about traditional thought, traditional ideology. And usually with a Hierophant in the upright in terms of love, for me, it's not just about commitment, it's about doing things normally, or what's considered to be normal. In the reverse, this is doing something that's really different. So I feel that with this Hierophant reverse, you guys are doing something that's different. You might be going against the norm, you might be choosing someone who's completely different from what you'd usually go for. But I think that this person doesn't fulfill you entirely in the outcome. We're going to see why the Hierophant is reverse coming in. Why is this Hierophant reverse coming in for Scorpio in love in the next 6 months? Why is this Hierophant reversed? Well, the Six of Cups in the reverse. I think that this is mainly saying that you're breaking away from living in the past. The Six of Cups is in the reverse. So I see the Scorpio is really, this is about you guys breaking away from living in the past, because Six of Cups reverse is all about the past, living in the past. And the Hierophant in the reverse is all about breaking away. So I think that you're going to be breaking away, severing ties with living in the past in a situation. It comes off the back of here, because you guys are going to be feeling the Five of Swords in the reverse. And why will Scorpios feel the Five of Swords in the reverse coming in? King of Cups. Okay, so I think that you guys, I think there is somebody coming in here. I think that you guys are regaining your confidence through a person. King of Cups. I think there's somebody coming in here, a King of Cups. And this person will offer you love with the Knight of Cups. You've got a Knight of Cups showing here. So you guys are going to be regaining your confidence through a King of Cups who will offer you love coming in. And I think that as a result of this gives you the power and the confidence to break away from living in the past with the Six of Cups. The outcome does concern me though slightly, because we have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. And why do we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse as the outcome? Hopefully it shows you overcoming that. Oh wow, that's okay, that's good. I think that you're overcoming that. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the time of resentment, I feel with the Justice card is at a close. Because the Justice card is all about things that now have served their purpose. If there's a conclusion that comes, it's served its purpose now. So the overall outcome is the time that you've been feeling resentful, that you've been feeling unhappy with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, I feel it's at a close with the Justice energy showing there. Okay. Okay, so I often look at the other cards because I don't usually use the other cards that follow, I usually flip on them. We get another card after Justice. So I think that a time of unhappiness is at a close, I would say, with these two cards. A time of resentment, unhappiness, depression, perhaps for some of you guys with the Queen of Cups is at a close with the Justice. It's been fulfilled, it served its purpose with the Justice energy. And that card tried coming out before. There's a King of Pentacles here. Because a King of Pentacles, what about the King of Pentacles? Three of Cups. This is a friendship, because there's a man here in which you're going to have a friendship. I think it's the same person. I think this King of Cups and the King of Pentacles are the same person. Not unless you could have two people coming in, for example, on this reading, Scorpio. I think you guys over the next 6 months, you've got 1 to 2 people showing up for you in love. Okay, I could have read the King of Cups as being you, but I don't think it's you. I think it's a fellow water sign or somebody who's just really lovely and really sweet. All right, and this person's going to encourage you to let go of any past hurts or any past feelings or living in the past. And I think as a result of that, the outcome is this Queen of Cups energy. Okay, where all this resentment, all of this depression perhaps, all of this hurt and pain that some of you guys have been through with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I see it being at a close with the Justice energy, because I think the King of Pentacles is going to bring you great joy and happiness with the Three of Cups. I see you guys celebrating with this person. You might feel a sense of soulmate energy with this person as well, but I think a King of Pentacles is going to bring you great joy. I think you're going to have a great friendship with a person here. There's going to be, with a King of Pentacles, there will be a great friendship, or this person is going to bring you great joy and great happiness with that Three of Cups energy showing there. Okay. So I feel that there is somebody coming in. You've got 1 to 2 people. I could read perhaps this King of Cups as being the King of Pentacles. Could be the same dude, could be the same person, or we're looking at 2 different people, because sometimes when you get one card, it can still be the same individual. All right. So there's 1 to 2 people showing up here, coming in for you, Scorpio. Okay. Let's get this reading again. So, love coming in the next 6 months for Scorpio. You've got a couple of options, I think, on the cards. All right, because it could simply be that you've got a King of Cups coming in. Somebody's going to be, this person offering you love. I don't read this as 2 people. This King of Cups will offer you love. They will invite you to love here. And this is going to help you to break away from the past, from past hurts with the 6 of Cups. The overall outcome is the resentment, the unhappiness that you guys have built up perhaps over a period of time, over a previous relationship that broke down here. This King of Swords in the reverse is the culprit. You're going to be overcoming this King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this time is at a close now with the Justice. It served its purpose now. The Queen of Cups energy, the unhappiness that some of you Scorpios felt has now served its purpose, I feel, with the Justice energy. It's come to a point of conclusion now, in which a King of Pentacles will bring great happiness with the 3 of Cups. This will possibly be a great friendship, could be a soulmate. This person's going to bring a lot of happiness to you, Scorpio. Let's do this reading again. You guys are the 5 of Pentacles. I think that you're ready now to be back in a relationship with someone. You single Scorpios, okay? I think that you're ready with that 5 of Pentacles to be back in a relationship with someone. All right? Some of you guys, you might want to come in, might want to return to a Queen of Pentacles, for example. You might want to return to, and also the Queen of Pentacles is, if this is somebody that you want to return to, because 5 of Pentacles in the reverse means I want to return, I want to come back in. So some of you guys right now, you might want to make a return to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual potentially, or somebody that you felt very comfortable with, but also you might want to return to feeling comfortable within yourself, to the ideal with the Queen of Pentacles of building a solid, strong relationship where you start to think about marriage and having children and that type of thing with the Queen of Pentacles. So I think that really what you're looking for with these 2 cards, Scorpio, is comfort and is stability and security. I think that's because in your foundation, I think that something here with this Tower energy didn't come to fruition. I'm just going to get another card to see what happened with that Tower in the reverse showing up there. Okay, so you got the Page of Swords showing here, and this is usually an argument. Okay, Page of Swords can be secrecy. And this can be somebody who withholds information from you. So I think that the reason for everything occurring is because the Tower in the reverse. So I feel that something did not conclude itself with the Tower in the reverse because somebody withheld information from you. It might be that somebody didn't contact you with both those cards, because the Tower can mean that, something didn't finish, it didn't come to fruition. This is delaying the inevitable. All right, so I think somebody around you in the foundation delayed communicating with you, because this is the communication card of the Page of Swords. And I feel that this person here with the Tower in the reverse, they kind of delayed the inevitable communication. So they delayed the inevitable, this person delayed what was inevitable. And the inevitable thing in the relationship in the past was that you guys needed to have a clear-cut conversation. I'm getting here with these 2 cards that somebody didn't want to speak. They didn't want to fess up about something here. They didn't want to communicate the reality of the situation. I get the impression that somebody was hiding something from you with both of these cards. I think somebody was hiding. I think the root issue is somebody was hiding something from you. And I think as a result of that, you guys felt a sense of hurt and upset with the 5 of Cups showing there. And I think it's because this person here, I think it's because the relationship ended on a bad note. The 4 of Wands is the card about unhappiness, and it's about an unstable relationship, an unstable foundation. It might be that there is unhappiness in the recent past because the relationship with the 4 of Wands became destabilised. It became unhealthy, it became unhappy. So I think there is a great deal of sadness and regret that this relationship became unstable and insecure and unsecure. You couldn't stabilise or secure this relationship with this individual because this person wouldn't tell you the truth. They avoided. See, the Tower in the reverse is to avoid. And this is about the truth. So this person avoided communicating with you and telling you the truth, Scorpio, in both of these cards. And I think you guys were deeply upset that this relationship did not end up being successful with that Four of Wands in the reverse. As a result of that, I feel that what's influencing you now, or your challenges, are King of Swords in the reverse. And this is the person that did this. This is the person that has lied. This is the person that has manipulated with this King of Swords energy in the reverse. Okay? And they've done that because there was somebody else in the frame, a High Priestess reverse. High Priestess reverse in the upright represents another person. Okay? I think this person was hiding another individual. Okay, I think this person, what's challenging you is a liar, a King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who was hiding information from you because there was another individual here. All right, this person didn't want to come out. They didn't want to tout the truth to you. And I think there was another person for them involved. As a result of that, I think that you guys with this Nine of Wands have decided, Scorpio, to let go of the individual with that Nine of Wands. In the reverse, you've just decided to let it go. And the brilliant thing is that as a result of that, you guys will find that you're going to have success and victory in the future, because you've actually been able to uncover whoever this person is, whatever their motives were and whatever their bullshit was. Because your challenge is you were dealing with a liar and a fraud and a manipulator, the King of Swords in the reverse. Because of the High Priestess in the reverse, they were hiding somebody, I feel here. They weren't telling you. That's why they avoided telling you the truth. Because this is why they avoided telling you that they weren't going to see you again for some of you Scorpios. Because they were hiding somebody here. They were hiding a person. They were lying because they were hiding another individual. But you guys said, you know what, actually, if they're going to hide another individual, if they're not going to tell me the truth, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give up on this situation, Nine of Wands in the reverse. I'm just going to let it go. Because the most likely outcome is you're going to move forward as a result of that. You're going to achieve success and victory. And you're going to overcome any turmoil that I think you guys felt in this situation. Okay? So, I don't know who this Queen of Pentacles is for some of you guys. You might know who this individual, but I think that you want to return to more than anything normalcy. I think you want to return to being maybe that Queen of Pentacles, being somebody who feels normal and feels that you want to settle down and, you know, start raising a family and that type of thing. Coming in, I think that you're going to be feeling a great deal of confidence with the Five of Swords in the reverse. You're going to regain your power with the Five of Swords in the reverse, Scorpio. Okay, and you're going to do it through a fellow water sign. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just somebody who's really kind, who wants to take you out and invite you for lunch or invite you for dinner. And I think that this is inevitably going to help you break away from living in the past shadow of this individual here who refused and avoided telling you the truth because they were hiding another individual. I think you're going to be able to break away from that. And I think that your hopes will be to build on this relationship, Three of Coins, with this individual. The outcome says it is the ending of resentment, the Justice card. The time is done now. There is a conclusion to you guys feeling hurt and feeling deeply resentful of who this individual is here, okay? Because this King of Pentacles could be the same King of Cups, or it could be somebody else. This King of Pentacles will bring you happiness and joy. And also I think that whoever this King of Pentacles is, male or female, could possibly be your soulmate with the Three of Cups. I'm seeing a great friendship with whoever this person is as well. There's love coming in. Could be 1 to 2 people coming in the next 6 months. And one of them, if it is 2, there's one of them I feel that you're definitely going to be settling down with. So I only see the King of Cups offering love. If this King of Pentacles is the same as the King of Cups energy showing here, then I feel that this is the person that you'll settle down with. If it's a different person that we're looking at here, Scorpio, then I feel that, you know, this is somebody who you'll flirt with, but this is the person that you'll ultimately end up with. Let's get a quick advice reading for you from the angels, the Romance Angels Tarot. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Scorpio on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Scorpio on this reading? Show me. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I have no idea. I mean, some of you guys, it might be that right now all you're doing is focusing on your finances and career at the minute. So it might be saying to, in order to have these energies come in, why don't you start focusing on kind of not just your finances and career, but getting yourself out there? Because this is going to happen for some of you guys. There's some lovely energies showing up. All right, that's your love reading, singles. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.